Hello, my friends. This is Donnie with you. And I have had a request from one of my YouTube friends, and they asked me if I could do an update. They specifically said, could you do a 2-year update on the FlexArmor roof, that they were considering getting one this coming March. Now, this is, at the time of this video, this is 2025. We only have just a couple more days, actually probably another 2 days, and we will be in January. And so January of 2026. And so I told them that I would, and I looked at my file because I thought I had it longer than 2 years. And yes, I had this thing put on in October of 2022 is when I had it. So I'm going to give them just a little over a 3-year update on what this FlexArmor roof looks like, and you guys can see it for yourself because I'm going to show you. And so now, one thing that I do is I keep my motorhome parked under this carport. Ever since we brought this thing home back in 2019, it would have been the summer of 2019, this is where it's been housed. And so the only part that is not covered up is this front here that you see, and it's not a major deal. Most of the time the sun is off of it. It doesn't get much sun on the front of it. And so now the roof is really protected, and so it doesn't get any of the rain and the elements, leaves falling on it, anything like that, bird droppings, none of that. It doesn't get any of it. It gets a lot of dust, and it gets pollen on it, which I will sweep off or I will wash off. And so that is one thing that you guys need to consider when you're talking about the life expectancy of this roof or any roof on your RV or camper. I'm telling you right now, it's been my experience, guys. This is the second camper that we've had. I had a travel trailer before. I would not even remotely bring home a camper RV of any type until I had something to park it under. It will greatly lengthen the life of the roof and the whole camper as a whole. And so just keep it out of the elements. It's easier to work on. And so now we have shore power also that we keep ours plugged up to. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you just real quick. This area right here is the edge of the FlexArmor that's coming around. Now I am going to put in the description the original review right after we had it done. I mean, it was like probably the same day I brought it home. I did a review on it. So that's going to be linked below. So that way you could watch that one and watch this one too. And you can kind of compare the two. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's no change, or there's no change. But at any rate, right here, that's where it comes around. And I'm going to crawl up on the roof and show you the front of it also. I'm going to show you the other side of it. I'm not going to be as detailed as I was on the first video that I did, because this is just showing you what it looks like now. Right here, right along here, and it goes all the way down. There's like a strip here. I guess that would be if we had an awning on this side, but it runs along it goes right on top of it, and it goes right down the side. And I'm talking razor sharp. They did an outstanding job on this thing right here. And then you'll see right here how it rounds up and it goes over. And the seam is right in this area here. Right in there is where the seam is. Again, I'll show you on top of it. And it goes all the way across to the other side. Now, you're not going to see nothing on the back end here, which it wouldn't have bothered me any if they would have came all the way to the end here and went all the way across. That wouldn't have bothered me any. And so, but anyway, I'm going to crawl on top of this thing, and we're going to look at the top of it. Now we're on top of it here. Now I've got some paperwork that I got with the installment that I'm going to show you guys, and I'll go through the paperwork with you. But this is the top of it here, and it is very clean, very clean. There's a couple little stains here and there. Nothing. It's nothing
that is any fault of the installment or at all. Again, this thing is housed under this carport, so it's not going to get the leaves and what you normally would have if you just had a camper just sitting out in your yard. And so, but as you can see, here is the seam right here. That's the seam, the transition seam from this part here meeting the top of the roof here, and they went right over that just beautifully. This is not going to leak at all. And so now they tell you that the thickness of this is the same as 3/4. If I can find my picture, I will put it on the screen where I took 3/4 and I actually placed it on the edge over here. But I took 3/4, guys, and stacked them up on top of each other, and it was exactly the same thickness as 3/4. I don't know how they do it, but they did it. Now right here you can see what they do is they go up. They go up the whatever you got mounted here. And so the air vents, it's the same way. Wherever the air vents are mounted, they come up the sides. It's a seamless roof. The only thing that doesn't have this is the air conditioner. What they do is, on the opening of the air conditioner, they just come in the edge of it, just a little bit. So you want to make sure that your gasket is good on your AC, because it will leak there if you don't have it. But that's not the FlexArmor roof's fault, because you're going to have to change that gasket out. And so that's the only thing that they don't go up on. But everything else, the skylight, I'm just going to get up on the roof here. The skylight, same thing. They go up it. Now they have a new skylight. I wish they had that when I got mine done. But if I can still get it done, I can take it up there, and what they do is they'll just cut this out. And there's a new skylight that they have to where if something happens to it, it breaks, cracks, or something like that, you can replace the skylight without having to have this all cut up and re-sprayed over. And so check into that. If you haven't had yours done and you're thinking about getting it done, check into that. It'd be well worth it, well worth your time, because eventually this thing is it's going to end up getting brittle, and I'll have to do something with it. But I'm just going to stay with this while it's still working pretty good and it still looks good. But everything else, guys, every component on the roof, the refrigerator, same thing. They got the refrigerator vent. It goes up where it's mounted at. Every single thing. Now we just got back off of a trip. I haven't swept this thing, so that's just debris. And but I want you guys to see. Now this stain here, this is not because of the FlexArmor roof. This is because of a air conditioning, another Rec Pro that I had before this one here, that corroded. It corroded. It was something very unusual, and Rec Pro sent me out a brand new AC unit because of that. And so, but that's just a stain. If I was to get like a magic eraser and really work that good, it probably would come off. And so, but it's not that big a deal. Eventually, it'll probably just bleach its own self away. But the roof looks good. There's no cracks. Nothing's loose. Nothing's bubbled up. Everything looks real good. Just like the day I brought this baby home. And they went over the solar hookup here. Everything looks good. There's nothing's loose. Nothing's come apart. Everything looks just the way it was when I had it done. Now, if you'll notice, this dark area there, that's exactly what the spray looks like. This white coating is a UV protectant. That's what that is. Now, the white UV protectant has a 20-year warranty. This white coating should last 20 years, depending on how much abrasiveness is applied to it with, if you're using a harsh brush or something like that, or the type of weathering that it would get. But this thing here, that you see the dark and you see the white. Well, the dark is the actual color of it, of the actual spray on, and then they do this white UV protected coating, which is good, because that's what you want, because the dark colors are going to absorb that heat. This white is going to help reflect it. And they said there is an R rating to this thing, and so people get these on their horse trailers. And so now I'm going to show you this edge here. Here's the seam here. Again, they went over it a good bit. This will not leak. And here's the thickness of it. Again, I'll show you a picture of that. And here they put the white coating in the front there. Absolutely superb, professional job. Now, we had a leak. It was somewhere, I'm wanting to say, in this area. It had to be. I mean, I detailed before I got this done with sealants and stuff, and I couldn't figure out where the leak was coming from. I think it's possible it got up underneath this somehow, and somehow or another, it was leaking in one little area. It was leaking like a tear. I mean, very slow, minor leak. You had to really look good, but it was leaking coming in on the inside. When we got this done, it never did it again, even in real hard downpour rain. So it took care of it. And so it wouldn't have bothered me a bit if they would have took this and just continued on down a little bit more. Wouldn't have bothered me a bit. Who knows? I may ask them to do it next time I see them, whenever I get the skylight done. But look at this, guys. It's been over 3 years. We had this done, I think, October 19th, or I think it was somewhere around October 19th of 2022 is when we had it done. So it's been over 3 years. And this baby looks just as good as the day I got it. And so they stand behind their product, and I believe it. And so if I keep this like I'm keeping it and wash it like I do, normally, maybe twice a year, I'll come up here and wash this thing. And that's just me wanting to keep it as clean as I can. But anyway, let me show you some stuff on the warranty real quick, because a lot of people ask about that. Here's the warranty. It's a lifetime no leak guarantee on the FlexArmor roof, and I'm just going to read it to you. It says, we warrant the FlexArmor roof application to be, at the time of application, free from defects in material and workmanship under normal use and service. And we or another certified service center will, during the lifetime of the RV, repair any product failures. FlexArmor covers immediate roof substrate and FlexArmor material once a claim has been filed. The lifetime warranty covers against leaks around fixtures as they were when the roof was applied. So if you add on something and you screw it down through this stuff and you don't go back to them to have them seal around where you just screwed into it, they will not guarantee that. Let's see. Any additions are not covered, just like I said. You have to bring it back and let them seal it, then they'll cover it. Let's see. FlexArmor is not liable for any direct or consequential loss or damages to the RV or its contents. Any repair needed or replacement parts under the terms of this warranty should be brought to our attention or to any other convenient service center listed on our website, rvroof.com. And so I'm not going to read every little thing. I just want to kind of give you the highlights of it. And they give you what they don't cover, which is modifying the roof or having somebody that is not authorized to work on things if they, let's see, when the roof has been damaged by an accident, such as a motor vehicle incident, and you have failed to have the area resealed by an authorized service center within 1 year. When the roof is serviced by unauthorized persons, that's what I was thinking of. Failure to coax rubber boots on TV antennas, boot must be inspected and replaced if deteriorated. An AC gasket failure, that's what they were talking about. That's the only thing, that's one thing about the AC. They don't mess with your AC, they take it off to spray the roof, but other than that, the AC gasket is your responsibility. And of course, cracked skylights. And so now what they did, they didn't have that new skylight available when I got mine. They said they could just spray over the whole thing. They said some people just say, yeah, just go ahead and spray over the whole thing. They said it won't break. They said a tree limb could come down on that thing. It's not going to mess it up. And so, of course, I mean, if you have a heavy enough tree limbs, it's going to definitely, there's a limitation to that. It says, as far as the care of the roof, wash with non-abrasive household cleaners, mild bleach, water solutions are acceptable. It says maintain maintain white top coat. The original white top coat, and that's what you're looking at right here, the original top coat should last 20 plus years, depending on conditions. Once the gray area starts to show through the white top coat, it needs to be reapplied. And it tells you to contact the nearest service center appointment, or to have the top coat, or to have top coat shipped for self-application. And so personally, me, I'd let them do it. Let somebody do it that knows what they're doing. I mean, it's worth the money. To me, it's worth every dime. Owners should inspect seals and edges of roof periodically, and that's what I do. Even though that they tell me this thing is not going to leak and I'm good, I will still come up here and I'll eyeball this thing whenever I'm sweeping it off or I'm washing it, just to give a little eyeball on it. And I'm telling you guys, it looks great. It looks real good. If you'd have told me, if I'd have walked up on here and you'd have said this thing was over 3 years old, it has surprised me. It looks real good. And walking up on the roof, it really, it feels stronger than what it did before, because it wraps around both sides. Both sides it wraps around. And so I'll give you a little quick close-up of this area here. You guys can see it there. And it goes right over the awning, this right here, and it goes all the way down, just as sharp as a razor blade. I mean, as far as the cut, they did an absolutely fantastic job on that. But other than that, a little bit longer than what I was anticipating. But hey, you know, if you're wanting to know information, you're going to spend some money on this, you want to make sure you do the best research that you can. I'll tell you, I've had it for over 3 years. I've had not any problems with this thing whatsoever. The guys are great. They're fantastic. They're professional. They're courteous. And I had mine done in Greensboro RV roof. Those guys were awesome. 3 days it was done. It cost me $4,354, maybe something in that area. Let me look at my paperwork. Yeah, $4,354.90, and that was on October 19th of 2022, right there. And so, highly advise it. It's worth every penny. And you won't have to worry about messing with the ridiculous self-leveling sealants anymore. I took all mine and threw them in the trash can. And so, but you guys take care. I love you, and I wish y'all safe travels. Bye-bye.